Dale Earnhardt Jr. is making some moves in this ongoing silly season. Although he does not have a team in the NASCAR Cup Series, he does have a rather successful one in the Xfinity Series, Junior Motorsports. But with this driver market move, Earnhardt Jr. will have to say goodbye to at least one of his current drivers at JRM. Junior Motorsports recently announced the signing of Connor Zilisch for the 2025 season. The 18-year-old motorsport sensation will pilot the number 88 car for JRM. Given that no team in the Xfinity Series can run more than 4 cars, JRM will have to let go of one of their 4 existing drivers. Sam Mayer, Justin Allgaier, Sammy Smith, and Brandon Jones. These are the 4 current drivers for JRM this season. Out of these 4 drivers, Sammy Smith has already signed a contract to drive for the team for next year as well. But the other drivers are yet to do so. Given that 2 seats are already taken at JRM after counting Connor's seat, there are only 2 more left and 3 drivers contending to fill them. Let's at least try to rule out one of these drivers. Justin Allgaier has been driving for the team since 2016. He did have his shot at the Cup Series as well, but it seemed to be beyond his talents. But Allgaier did find success in the Xfinity Series and chose to sign with JRM and continued to stay there. Although he has not won an Xfinity championship yet, he has been a title contender for most of his time with JRM. Given his strong bonds with the team, Dale Earnhardt Jr. will most likely retain Justin next year. This leaves us with 2 drivers for 1 seat. And this video leaves you with only one more thing to do. Hit that subscribe button for our channel. We provide the latest and hottest news for die-hard NASCAR fans, such as yourselves. And trust me, you are die-hard NASCAR fans, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. Brandon Jones has been in the Xfinity Series since 2016 and in JRM since 2023. During his long tenure in the sport, Jones has not given any impressive performances that have caused important people in the NASCAR world to turn their heads. But he has won a few races in previous years and has the potential to turn things around. He's currently 27 years old and still has years of racing left in him, at least in NASCAR standards. Sam Mayer, on the other hand, has been a bit more impressive and is also younger than Brandon Jones. Mayer joined JRM in 2022 and has already started to compete with the top drivers in the series. Last year, Mayer finished 3rd in the Drivers' Championship. This year, he has already won 2 races and is looking strong to compete in the playoffs. This man is just 21 years old and has the potential to become one of the top drivers in the NASCAR Cup Series in a few years. For this reason, Sam Mayer has a better chance of getting that seat in JRM for next year. So the lineup of the team could probably look like this in 2025. Justin Allgaier, an experienced driver to compete for race wins and mentor the young drivers. And then you have 3 NASCAR prodigies in Sammy Smith, Sam Mayer, and the rookie Connor Zilisch. But why did Dale Earnhardt Jr. go for Connor Zilisch? What's special about this kid? Well, here's what Dale said after signing Connor. "Connor is such an impressive driver at this young age," said Earnhardt Jr. "We're excited for him to get behind the wheel full-time next season. He's on a path to sure success with support from Chevrolet, Trackhouse Racing, and now Junior Motorsports." Although Connor has never driven in the Trucks and ARCA series full-time, he has driven in a few races and has impressed a lot of people with these one-off performances. In the ARCA series, he managed to finish in the top 5 in all the 9 races he took part in. And in the 1 race he drove in the Truck Series for Spire Motorsports, he finished 4th. These performances have made him the hottest young driver in NASCAR. Every team wants him, but Dale reached first and got him. Plus, he's also backed by Trackhouse Racing, who has a team in the Cup Series. After signing with JRM, Zilisch had this to say: "This is an amazing moment for me and all the people who have helped me get to this place in my career," said Zilisch, who only became eligible to race in the Xfinity Series when he turned 18 on July 22nd. "With so much support from Chevrolet and a chance to race in Trucks and ARCA with Silver Hair Racing, I was able to sign with Trackhouse Racing and they went to work to secure an incredible opportunity for me. I'm so grateful and can't wait to show their trust in me is warranted. It's mind-blowing to think that I will drive for Junior Motorsports and Dale Earnhardt Jr., who is one of my heroes. I'm ready to put in the work." When asked if the jump to become a full-time Xfinity driver is too big for him, he said, "I'm taking it as it comes," Zilisch said. "I feel like at every level that I've gone to, I've never really felt to this point that I've been rushed up to something too fast. I feel like everything I've gotten into, I feel like ARCA was a good step for me. And I think those ARCA races are really important for my growth, because I do think that I'm learning a lot racing in ARCA. But honestly, I don't think it's too big of a jump for me. I do think I'm going to have to learn a lot, and there's going to be some growing pains for sure. at the beginning of my tenure in the Xfinity Series. But I do think that racing in the Xfinity Series, there's a lot of veterans. Guys like Justin Allgaier and people in the series that have been there for a long time. That I think I'm going to learn a lot from, and I think it's really valuable to have that. Before JRM signed him, he was a part of the Trackhouse and Chevrolet family, who helped to make his debuts in ARCA and the Truck Series. Naturally, Trackhouse, Chevrolet, and Connor Zilisch would have made an ideal plan as to how they were going to get the 18-year-old prodigy into NASCAR. In that plan, Junior Motorsports played an integral part. I think our goal was to go to Junior Motorsports, Zilisch said. It wasn't guaranteed, and we looked at other options. There's a lot of good Chevrolet-affiliated teams with Colleague and RCR, Richard Childress Racing. But at the end of the day, when you look at the Cup Series and the guys who have come through Junior Motorsports and gone to the Cup Series, I feel like they've had the most success. And I do think there's a lot of really good resources at Junior Motorsports that I'll be able to go and learn from as we look on to the years to come. I feel like I'm in a really good spot with a lot of great people around me that'll help guide me in the right direction as I get into the Xfinity Series next year. Looking at the past drivers for JRM, there have been several notable ones, especially in the number 9 car. We have Chase Elliott, William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Josh Berry, and more. Most of these drivers and all of those whose names I just mentioned are driving in the Cup Series. There's no doubt that Junior Motorsports does a good job of developing young drivers, and that is their goal at the end of the day. A few months back, there was a discussion about Junior Motorsports wanting to buy a charter for the Cup Series. But Earnhardt Jr. put those rumors to rest as he did not want to compromise on the quality of their Xfinity Series. They wanted to make sure that the Xfinity team is among the best when it comes to nurturing young talent. Trackhouse Racing and Chevrolet definitely recognized this and realized that their driver needed to be a part of this program. And now he is. Trackhouse founder and owner Justin Marks said pairing Zilisch with Junior Motorsports is intentional. We couldn't be more excited to begin this relationship with Junior Motorsports and know that Connor is in good hands as we work together to continue Connor's development, said Marks, who added a sponsorship announcement will come later in the year. Connor has a bright future in this sport and we plan to be together for a long time. Junior Motorsports is the perfect partner for Trackhouse and Connor. So in the coming 2025 Xfinity Series, we'll all be keeping a close eye on Connor Zilisch in the number 88 car. Naturally, there's a small chance that the Xfinity Series may be something that is too big and too soon for him. Given that he is not driven full-time in the Truck Series and ARCA, he may not have the experience to take on top drivers in the Xfinity Series. We saw this happen to Hailie Deegan this year, who was promoted to AM Racing's Xfinity team too soon, and she failed. However, Junior Motorsports is not like AM Racing. They have resources and the ability to mentor Connor through his career and race. Do you think Connor Zilisch will be successful in NASCAR, or is he overhyped? Post your thoughts in the comment section below.